Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your pal Impossibum here. We're back in Final Upgrade, and the task today is to make the Death Star. That's right, I've been talking about this for a while. We got the laser factory going last episode. Let's go get the game going, just so we're going. And I even built a giant construction ship here just to help us have enough materials and make things go a little bit faster. And have extra materials for the extra gold titanium compound we're going to be using a lot of. So let's get started. Let's go into U here, create a new ship. It's going to be a ship, not a station. This is going to be the Death Star. That's all there is to it. I'm looking forward to this. We're going to make this thing kind of massive. I know being the Death Star, it should be like the size of a moon, but we are limited in many ways in this game, and size being one of them. Firing range with lasers being another. So if I make it so big that it can't even shoot outside itself, then those lasers aren't even useful at all. So, you know, we have to make a little bit of compromise, but that's okay. I do have some things, fun ideas for this to be a more entertaining build, though, for sure. Anyway, let's go ahead and get a basic structure set up here. We're going to make this, you know, properly circular shaped eventually. I want to get the basics down, make sure we have, you know, the core of the machine, essentially. And I think this needs one more thing here. I should really just build half of it and then like just copy the other half over, but that'd be far too intelligent for this channel. All right, first and foremost, we know that we want laser cannons, and we know we're going to want several of these. So let's go ahead and get these going. We're probably just going to have them, I don't know, something like that. And we'll have the fifth one kind of like here-ish. Like, can it go evenly? Did I build at a place where it can't be even? I probably did. That's going to bother me. We're going to live with it. It's going to go right there. All right, let's go ahead and get that in here. We're going to need lots of batteries. I know we're going to need batteries for this. Let me extend this out a little bit because we know we're going to want this to extend far enough to where we can feed that at the very least. Okay, we're doing okay. Just breathe. See, we're going to take some plasma batteries here. And we'll have them just dotting the place a little bit here and there. These things are going to eat through energy like nobody's business. So basically, we want a lot of batteries. We want to make sure that we always have lots of extra energy for this thing to soak up. Because like I said, it's going to go through a lot of it. So I have a couple, I'm going to put a couple more back here. That one went in the wrong spot. I'll fix that in just a moment. It existing in the wrong spot is bothering me. There we go. Let's get this one back here. And we're going to need another spot to throw batteries. I'm not entirely sure yet. Maybe just like up here somewhere. We'll have another little battery bank up here somewhere. Hopefully I can make somewhat symmetrical. I don't know. I think I want them a little bit further up than that, actually. I don't know. There-ish. I don't think I want these ones actually that close to the gun. For reasons. I think these things might actually explode when they get damaged, so a little bit further away from the gun is probably ideal. Keep the guns alive and killing things for as long as possible. I'm not sure if that's actually symmetrical right there. I might have to go up one. Wish I could have kept it like a shadow of it there as a reference. Here or here? Oh well, that's gonna have to be close enough. That's close enough to what that is there. Basically, we have the majority of the ship right here. Let's get a zone in here for, you know, we're going to want laser ammo zone. So let's get that going. And it's going to be annihilation laser lens. And let me see here. We're probably going to want, I don't know, essentially like this whole zone is going to be annihilation laser lens. Yeah, that'll work. And I'll have a nanotube feed system just going all the way around feeding all these things. We'll do like a big circle like we've done in the past, and that'll work for me. So let's get that going. We'll get a little nanotube thing going around here. And then up. And then over. And back down. We're going to have to clean this up a little bit because I got a little messy there with my mouse. But it's not so bad, all things considered. Alright, so these are actually, wow, that's actually bad. I don't want any of these to be like that. Okay, let's just turn that like that. Copy this tube setting. We're going to set all of them to that. There we go. We can add in the other things later. The important bit is just that we get most of these set up the way we want here. Like this one, I'm not going to want it to set off to the side. This one could just be like this for now. Copy this tube settings and have it go all the way across. You think about it, you know, there's only going to be like 2 things per line that we're going to want to not be this uniform thing. So it's better just to set everything up like this. This one goes down. There you go. This one just doesn't connect there. There we go. Okay, so this one's going to come up right here. Like that. Right here. Like so. You can come over here. And we're actually going to have to load these up somewhere. So that makes sense if we fix the bottom row to be a little bit different. Like, let's have it from here over. Be able to accept things in. And they're going to get stuck here and not have anything to do. Should probably do something about that. Like, you know, if we load things in here like we do now. Let me get out of here for a second. Or bring the zone in. It'll fill in this whole area and it'll fill in here, which will then fall. And this stuff will get stuck right here and never actually move. So we should probably figure out a way to clean off that little area. Which honestly isn't a very difficult task. We'll just have it run down here. We'll have it jump off to the side. So, did I hit tube joint instead of pneumo tube? I think I did. Whoopsie. Fix that real quick. Pneumo tube. There we go. Basically, we'll just have this take things in and shove them off to the side. That way, as things, you know, empty out, we'll still be loading them in. This thing can do essentially the same thing. Pneumo tube. We'll just feed it off to the right here. There we go. That'll work. And we'll just have to have the bottom ones here accept new input. So we'll copy this one because that one's already set up right. Just bring it on over. And there, like that. Now we should accept stuff in, feed them into the laser cannons as required, and everything should work out. That should be our death laser ship setup. So I'm happy about that. That should work out. Now, basically, we just have to create a giant... If I'm looking at this, this doesn't look symmetrical to me, and it's bothering me. I'm gonna have to try to live with it. I think it needs to go down a little bit. Like this whole thing needs to go down a little bit. Anyway, I'll worry about that in a while. Now it's to make the iconic shell, and to do that justice, I think we're gonna have to use a proper circle generator pattern. So I'm gonna go ahead and reference one and get the initial circle built in, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I have the perimeter set up. It's mostly circular. I did follow a generator, but at some point, I guess I got slightly off. But it's pretty decent, I think. Not entirely horrible. Much better than I would do if I was just entirely freehanding it at any rate. So let's go ahead and get this going. One thing I know I want, just for silliness sake, is we have to have a hole in the back leading right to our core. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the Death Star. You know, that's how, you know, Luke took out the Death Star in the first place. We have to have a pipe leading right to the core that just lets them kill us instantly, because why not? It's about as stupid as you can get. But you know what? That's you know, it's canon. We have to go with it. We can't go against it. So let's go ahead and get this going. I'm gonna get this mostly filled in right back here. Like so. It's probably going to take a while to fill this all in, if I'm being quite honest. Anyway, I'm going to extend this hole, essentially, right to the back here. I wanted to make the hole, maybe we'll make it a little bit thinner where it comes out. So, like, something like that. That's not quite even, though, is it? Okay, we'll make it one more smaller than that. Got a bug that's like flying right in front of my face. Okay, there we go. There is the notorious hole that Luke will have to shoot through to kill the Death Star. There we go. So now we have its job of filling up this entire thing, which is going to be, it's going to take a while, honestly. And we also have to thin out some of this stuff. Like, you know, this here doesn't need to be, you know, anything other than armor, you know, the edges, and we can maybe compact things a little bit if we really want. I'm kind of happy as it is. I kind of just want to make things fit a little bit better. Let's just, you know, we can skim away a little bit. We don't have to go crazy with it. Something like that. We'll just make it fit our outline just a little bit. I kind of took away too much there. Whoopsie. Let me see, something like this. That's the other thing. I don't want to get too crazy because then I have to try to make it symmetrical everywhere, and that's gonna be quite a task. So yeah, I think I'll leave it mostly as is. Let me just make this kind of kind of symmetrical to what we already have over here. Like that. Yeah, I think that's as much as I'm really willing. I guess we can make this whole thing get a decent amount skinnier right here in the bottom. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. We'll just, you know, something like here over. There we go. I don't have to extend this momentarily to allow us to actually do that. Yeah, that'll work. Now we just have to match that on the other side and we'll be fine. I won't worry about it too much. You know, making it absolutely perfect. Yeah, that's not quite right. I want to undo that. Let's make it one more thick. There we go. That'll do us. Now I just want to line it up to right here. The delete button. There we go. Have the other side line up exactly the same way as we have it over here. It's weird that we have one extra here but not here, which means these probably could have been placed down one lower. You know, I'm not gonna fret about it. It is what it is. All right, now I'm gonna get to the task of filling this all in, which I promise you will be tedious and horrible, which means I'm gonna do it for you, and I will come back when we have our Death Star fully completed here. So I'll be right back. All right, I am back. You guys would not believe how long this took, because I wasn't able to just fill in every single thing with armor, because that put us over the 4,000 limit, lickety split. So I'd had to done like an every other crisscross pattern here, which will actually be better defense versus like missiles and stuff. But we're even doing that, we're up to 3,930 blocks. So we were cutting this one dang close. So the only thing we have left to do is I kind of want to add like a little bit better of a perimeter around here. Just fill out the perimeter around our key components here. And I'll, you know, basically just by doing this. I didn't want to, whatever. Basically, we just want to fill in the line here, up here like this, and then over. Just because it'll make me feel better. I don't have a good reason for you other than that. I just want to fill it in. I want to have some part of this ship that is not, you know, Swiss cheese. There, we have something here. It's a thing. It's not exactly an even thing, and it's probably going to bother me a little bit, being that this doesn't look like that. Whatever. I'm going to live with it, because you know what? I have spent so much time with this. It is absolutely ridiculous. And I kind of just want to see this blow things up at this point. And I have had enough of building for one lifetime. Thank you very much. All right, let's make sure our zones are set up here. We have lots of power here. I can honestly just throw in more power if we need. I don't have to do it right this second. Having a way for them to get into here, though, would be a good idea. Being that I kind of have this back here open already, I can just throw in a couple of hatches here so they can actually get in here. Because, yeah, that's something we're going to need. I didn't really think that out properly. So let's just go ahead and do that. Hopefully they can get in there and do stuff. I don't even care that it looks weird at this point. I just want it done. There we go. Get in there. The whole thing is hatch, which means they should be able to get in there and do whatever it is they need to do. Just need to go up more to be symmetrical. Kind of like there. I think that's kind of what the other side looks like. There we go. And that looks kind of cool anyway. And so they should be able to enter the ship through the rear. Through the rear. And, sorry, I'm still a kid sometimes. They should be able to enter the ship through the rear to get in here and get everything made. Nothing should really be in their way. I think we are officially safe to build this. So this thing is enormous, and I'm not sure it's going to work as advertised, but you know what? Let's build it. Let's just do it. Yep, we're doing exactly like that. Oh my god, look how huge this thing is. All right, there we go. Get that built. But I have decided that it is now the Death Waffle, because it looks more like a waffle. You know, it's got the crisscross pattern everywhere. Anyway, let's get our other ships in here, working on getting this thing done. Get all our construction ships over here. Get them working on this thing, which will probably take 5,000 years. Hopefully they'll be here in a moment. Construction ships, where art thou? What are you doing? There we go. Okay, let's get all these construction ships on here. Get them all signed up. This is probably going to take a while. That's all right. We got all sorts of construction ships here. Hopefully it gets done quick. You know, we got the bay here. We got all these ships. Anyway, let's get this going. I will be back after the time lapse, I will see you then. Alright guys, that is it. Construction of the Death Star / Waffle is complete. We went through like all our gold composite here. We went through an absolutely ridiculous amount of the titanium gold composite, but I assumed we would. That's also part of why I made this ship here that holds a crap load of it, because I knew we were going to need so much of it. Anyway, so let me go ahead and put our construction ships out of the way so we can have other stuff going on here. I kind of just don't like them there plugging up the warehouse. Although honestly, it doesn't actually matter anymore. You can have as many ships as you want in one area now, as far as I know. And all right, so we have the Death Waffle. Let's go fill it up with ammo, because that's something you do if you want to go on a Death Waffle killing spree. All right, let's go fill it up with power and earth. And of course, after that, we kind of have to go kill something with our fabulous Death Waffle, don't we? I kind of feel like we have to. It feels like a thing we should do. I wonder how much does it cost us to totally max out here. It's 1.4 million. Yep. That's a decent chunk of change right there. But luckily, we have so much money, it's stupid. All right. So, where should we attack with this? I don't know if it'll be able to take out super secure areas by itself. But there's really only one way to know, right? You kind of have to attack something. So where's a good place to attack? We should probably claim some of these things that we've killed and never done anything with. Is yellow like officially like dead? I guess I've killed every yellow area I've seen. I don't see anywhere else they could be. Okay, maybe we have to pick a fight with somebody else now. So who do we want to pick a fight with? Green or red? I kind of want to kill red, to be honest with you, because they were in my way of attacking this thing over here earlier. This looks scary. All right, let's bring it over here and attack these guys and just see what's up. Before I do that, I'm going to save for scary fight. There we go. Just in case we lose, the world doesn't end. Just in case. You never know, the world might end. So I want that back up there. Okay, where did I put our giant scary ship? All right, let's jump over here. Jump to sector right here. No, let's head over here. Luckily, we're not at war with them yet. We'll be at war as soon as I start attacking them, obviously. Let's get into a good position. So let's local jump. Let's say I want to be like here. This seems like a better position to fight them from. I have all sorts of armor up on the sides, not so much in the front, and definitely not in the back. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this. Well, can I just fight them without the world ending? Do I have to declare a war on them first or something? I don't know. It doesn't seem to want to just let me do this. Hold on. Let me pause up and set up all my shots first. Yeah, we'll just like cleave right through the middle here. This seems like a good plan to me. Nothing could go wrong. All right, do it. There we go. That thing's dead. All right, let's start up aiming over here. We'll just cleave all through their stuff. We'll just, cut their ship directly in half. Why not? That sounds like fun. There we go. Just shoot right through here. There you go. Another one down. Wow, this thing is taking things out really quick. All right, let's just go ahead and cleave. Let's just cleave this ship in half as well. May as well. All right, get these all lined up. Oh, they're still alive. All right, well, we didn't cleave them good enough. I'm kind of super exposed from here, by the way. The way they've cut things, I think I just have to shoot at the bottom here. Make sure that gun gets taken out. Everything else, just shoot at the core. The other thing's been shot off. Like, this area is like falling into space. There we go. All right, you can stop shooting now. There you go. So we took out that entire thing with just our Death Waffle. That's pretty good. We only lost one gun, and that's because they started shooting at the front as opposed to the side where we lined ourselves up. I'm pretty happy with that. I think our Death Waffle did a darn good job. All right, let's go back here and get this thing all healed up, because it did take a little bit of a beating. I'm not gonna lie, but it did good overall. I'm not gonna complain. Let's go ahead and put this back up to 4x speed. We kicked some serious butt with our Death Waffle. It didn't take all that much damage, everything considered. It really didn't. All right, let's go get this thing healed up. We can restore from blueprint. There we go. Manage. Restore from blueprint. Let's set this guy on here. He's got tons of gold on him there. This guy can come over here and help. We could get the other ones to help. But I don't really care that much. We'll get it taken care of at some point. Anyway, guys, we're going to end this one here. I don't know how long the video is going to be, but I spent forever making this thing. So you guys might get a short video. I don't know how much what it's going to pad out to. Anyway, this game is called Final Upgrade. If you're interested, I have a link down in the description for you to check it out for yourselves. You guys are new to this channel, is what I do. I play indie games every single day on the internet for your enjoyment. So if you're into stuff like this, vehicle engineering games, base building automation games, and tower defense games. Yeah, that's kind of what we do here. If you're into that kind of stuff, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click that bell icon so you know when I put out new content. Smash that like button. Leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.